Hi everyone. Welcome to week 2 of your Radiant Chakras. I'm outside today for 2 reasons. One, because it's been kind of crappy the last few days and I wanted to try this and see if I could make this work outside. 2, just to show you that I know in last week's first chakra webinar, I talked about having a space, a spiritual sacred space that you could do meditations and whatnot. And for those of you who can't, I want you to just know that there are options. One of them just coming outside in your backyard if you have the space to just sit outside and be in nature and do your practice out here, do a meditation out here. Kids are down for a nap, or you just have, people in the house and you want to get outside. So I wanted to do it out here just to give you some options and just to be outside myself, be in nature. We're going to be working on the second chakra today, the Sacral Chakra. I did bring my flowers and lights and sage. Today I'm burning Palo Santo, which brings in positive energy. A lot of people use sage to remove negative energy from the house, but whenever you remove something, you should replace it with something, and Palo Santo brings in positive energy. So as you are removing the negative energy with sage, clearing things out, bring in the positive energy, and Palo Santo is one of those incenses that it's actually becoming sort of extinct. I think I mentioned that to some people before. The shamans use it, and it's become quite popular, and it's kind of running low. So if you can find some Palo Santo, grab it while you can. It smells really good. It's a wood. It's not so much like a bundle of branches and bristles and flowers like you see in sage. It's wood, and it can come in pieces of wood or chopped up or shredded. It doesn't matter how you burn it or how you use it. It's all the intention that you set behind it. So second chakra, sacral chakra. You can maybe hear a little bit in the background the sound of the sacral chakra is Vam, V-A-M, Vam. So one way of clearing that chakra is just meditating with the sound Vam. And putting your hand on your belly when you're practicing, located right below your belly button, right above your sexual organs, below your belly button is your second chakra. So just placing your hand here for a couple minutes and just acknowledging your second chakra, sending it some love. Your second chakra is related to your sexual organs and desires, your sense of creativity and artistic rules. It controls our emotions. So if your second chakra is out of balance, you may feel mood swings or sadness. And I'm just going to start out with our invocation. May we each be an open vessel to learn and share this comprehensive practice that helps us open and blossom into a greater consciousness and capacity to love. We offer each and every one of us to pull forward our own highest wisdom to be a beneficial service to the highest good of all beings, in service to our awakening, to our integrating our own shadow, seeing where we can learn to be more compassionate and love more fully. We offer our full attention, dedication, and studentship to the highest good of all beings. May we always know that we are never alone, that we are held by this knowledge, this community, and these sacred practices of awakening. May we always seek to unlock the doorways of our own shadow and confusion as portals to the great mystery of life. We thank all those who have gone before and passed down these teachings. We thank our bodies, our minds, our hearts, whatever the growing edges are in our own world. We thank our teachers and all our gurus, our partners, children, family, friends, students, clients, and all aspects of life. And so it is. Okay, so the second chakra, as I said, the sound is Vam. The color is orange. The crystals for the second chakra, some of them, and I'd give you, like 3 different crystals, but if you ever wanted to Google all the crystals for each chakra, I'm giving you the 3 most popular, probably easiest to find on your own, and I know some of you already have them. So you probably either got carnelian, which is orange, and there are different shades, different sizes, different, depending where in the world the crystals came from. So if your crystal doesn't look like someone else's, when I choose crystals, like I think I said, crystals actually choose you. So everyone's crystal is going to look a little different, maybe have a little different texture or a slightly different color. And that's just meant to be your crystal. Another crystal that goes with the second chakra is the moonstone. And the moonstone also is good for meditating. The moonstone is good to work with the moon, with the phases of the moon when you're manifesting. And I always keep my moonstone out at night and charge it under the light of the moon. So I leave it out at night on my windowsill, and then I put it under my pillow to help me sleep at night. And I use the energy of the moon to manifest overnight. I can see this is wobbling, you guys, so I'm going to move the screen. And as most of you know, you can also wear your crystals. Most of you probably do wear this. So this is a moonstone that has like a little link on it that you can wear actually as a pendant. So sometimes I will charge up my moonstone overnight and then just wear it during the day, leave it overnight, etc., etc. Let me see if I can move this screen. By the 7th chakra, this is going to be like, probably not perfect because nobody's perfect, but it's going to be better. Let's see here. Working outside. Thanks for working with me, guys. Let's see if we can get this. Oh, you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Okay. The archangel for the 2nd chakra is Archangel Chamuel, Chamuel. The Archangel Chamuel is the archangel of love and passion, and he shields this portal of trust. Believe in yourself and trust your judgment. The more faith you have, the more love and creativity will flow through this very significant chakra. Clear any negative energy in all of your friendships, especially your intimate relationships. This is your creative center where moderation in all things will create your reality, and we're going to talk about that. When fear grips this energy zone, it can result in greed, excessive desires, physical wants, and material needs. So besides the sound that you have here of Vam, the crystals that you have here, you now have your archangel. I'm going to give you your essential oil for your second chakra. And that is peace, anything with peace and calming scent. I happen to have jasmine for my second chakra. And so I think I've told you before, when applying essential oil, just put a dab on your pressure point on your wrists, and then you're just going to apply it to whatever chakra you're working with. You can apply it actually anywhere. You can put it under your armpits, but when you're working with your chakra, just dab it on your wrists and then just kind of like massage it into that chakra. And the second chakra, like I said, is located below the belly button, and again is like a funnel. So it goes from kind of like wide to narrow. So coming from the back of the sacrum out the bottom under your belly button. The main function is desire. The demon is guilt. I'll also, again, I'll leave a link for buying essential oils if you need to buy essential oils. And also, again, I have the Essentials of the Earth book that goes into more detail that you can probably just grab on Amazon. And when you're looking at the crystals, here's our carnelian over here. The crystal Bible, you can see I have like tabs on everything here. If I find a crystal, or if I have a certain issue that I'm having and I'm looking for a crystal to help me with it, I'll kind of just, it's all alphabetized and comes in very handy. You can also probably get that on Amazon. I'm just reading about the scent of the second chakra. Like I said, I'm using jasmine. And jasmine, anything orangey as well. So orange, obviously. I think doTERRA has an orange essence essential oil. Works on the emotional level and acts by activating our wisdom and joy. Its strength is integrated with emotions and sexuality. When we refuse pleasure, we close our senses. And when that happens, we become insensitive. Pleasure is the antidote to pain, and it emanates enormous strength when our needs are met. Second chakra is really a big one. I don't mean big physically, I just mean it's a strong chakra to work with. There's a lot of our imbalances come from our second chakra, and a lot of our demons come from our second chakra. And this starts from 6 to 24 months old. This can start. You can start imbalancing your second chakra. Unfortunately, a balanced second chakra is graceful. It has emotional. It means you have emotional intelligence. You have the ability to experience pleasure. You are nurturing of yourself and others. You have the ability to change, but you have healthy boundaries. You're not over excessive in anything, and you're not depressed or under stimulated in any way. So that would be a balanced second chakra. When you have an overactive second chakra, the excessiveness can be sexually acting out, being sexually overly provocative, sexual addiction, pleasure addiction, excessive strong emotions. So you're either super, super, super happy, or super, super, super sad, or you're super, super mad, or you're super, super loving. It's like very extreme. You're ruled by your emotions. You're emotionally sensitive. You have poor boundaries. You feel invasion by others. You feel invaded by others. You can't just take them for what they are worth, what they're there for. Like if they're trying to help you, you don't look at it that way. You just look at it like they're trying to pry into your business, and you're not taking it for what it's worth. Seductive manipulation, emotional dependency. You can't be on your own emotionally. You need someone else. You can't handle things on your own. And you have obsessive attachments. You tend to not be able to let go of that relationship, let go of that house, let go of anything.
an underactive or a deficient second chakra, you can be very rigid. You are not wanting to have sex. You are rigid in your body and attitudes. You're frigid. You have a fear of sex. You have poor social skills. You deny yourself pleasure. You have excessive boundaries. You don't want anything or anyone near you. You have fear of change. You have lack of desire for anything. And you have lack of passion and you have lack of excitement. So two total opposite ends of the spectrum. So a balanced second chakra is super, super, super important. Some of the traumas and abuses that can lead to an imbalanced second chakra could be sexual abuse, emotional abuse, volatile situations, neglect, coldness, denial of child's feeling states, lack of mirroring, emotional manipulation, overuse of a playpen or restricting normal movement. So here it goes back to the 6 to 24 months where this can automatically just start your second chakra being imbalanced. Your parents throw you in your playpen all the time because they're too busy to let you move around or watch you or take care of you. So they put you in your crib, they put you in your playpen. So you're already feeling caged in. You're already starting to feel constricted. You're already not wanting to, you're either not feeling the love from someone or you're not wanting to feel open to give it back. Religious or moral severity. So a lot of times it happens when you start going to church and they make it seem like sex is bad or pleasure is bad or having feelings and emotions and you know it makes you a bad person or you know a slut or whatever term you want to use. Alcoholic families, physical abuse, inherited issues, that is another topic that we are going to go into. I actually have a workshop coming up on how to clear inherited issues and issues that we don't even know that we have, that we inherited from our ancestors or from past lives, which is actually something that if you're in this class, you should probably sign up for if you haven't done so already. It's about a 45-minute clearing, and it will be recorded so you can like go back and listen to it whenever you start feeling like this is slipping up again. Like I said, the second chakra is super, super important to keep balanced. It's one of the most important chakras that you have, other than trying to connect spiritually or being able to, you know, speak your truth. And obviously the heart is important, but your second chakra is what controls all your relationships. It controls where you're going in life. It controls your creativity. So it's super important to keep this one in balance, guys. Parents who have not worked out their issues around their own sexuality and brought this to you. Like I said, you're either going to be over-sexual or under-sexual, or, and I don't mean to keep bringing it back to sex, but this is around the sex organ. So the second chakra has a lot to do with that. Untreated incest cases. Guys, if you are dealing with issues that you have kind of buried because you haven't wanted to talk because you've been embarrassed or you don't want people to know that you have been molested or raped or sexually abused, physically abused, mentally abused, this is going to block your second chakra, which is going to prevent you from moving forward in relationships for the rest of your life. So I invite you, if you don't feel comfortable talking to anyone else about this, to tell me, message me, okay? And I'll help work you through this. We'll get through this. I'm giving you as many tools as I can. But if you need someone to talk to, please email me, message me, go into the Facebook group. Because like I said, this is an important chakra to have in balance for the rest of your life. So if you're not feeling safe, secure, if something happens to you that you haven't told anybody about and you don't feel like you can tell anyone and it's ruining your life from moving forward in relationships, let's clear this out, okay? Just know that I'm here for you. This isn't just about taking the 7 weeks. and learning about the crystals, which are important, and the essential oils and the smells and the sounds, and the angels, all super important. That's how I got to know everything that I'm teaching you. But just knowing that you have someone to go to, that's part of this as well. So some self-test questions to help you know if you have a balanced second chakra. I'm going to throw these out at you. And like I said, if you're not writing this down and you want to go back and listen to it, think about it, journal about it, I encourage you to do that. If you want to share it in the Facebook group, I encourage you to do that. I would ask you, if you're unsure about your second chakra, how would you rate your ability to feel and express emotions? How would you rate your sex life? How much time do you create for simple pleasure in your life? Just taking a bath, going for a walk, buying yourself flowers, buying yourself that perfume that makes you feel good, buying makeup, getting your hair done. How do you rate your physical flexibility? How would you rate your emotional flexibility? Are you able to nurture and be nurtured by others? Do you struggle with guilt or shame about your feelings around sexuality? Do you accept your need for love and appreciation? Do you feel that you're entitled to happiness? Do you feel like you're worthy of happiness? What is it that you really want that'll bring you happiness and joy? Are you willing to put up with a chronically bad situation without making changes to facilitate your freedom and joy? I encourage you to think about those, to journal about them. And even journaling sometimes, answering those questions will lead to answers that are going to help you move forward and clear out that chakra. They're going to open up things, that windows and doors that you never even realized were closed, issues that you never really realized that you had. Do you feel that you're worthy of receiving the things that you want in life? Do you feel that you have to sacrifice to receive them or give your life up in some way? These are big questions. Have you ever thought about some of these things? I know I have a very close family member who has a lot of these issues, who doesn't believe in the things. I wouldn't say she doesn't believe in the things. She's not open to the things I do. I could talk to her for 6 months straight and she still isn't going to change. And you can't help someone who isn't ready to change. You're here obviously because you want to learn, you want to be happy, you want to be stable in all areas of your life. You want to be free and clear for the energy to flow through you so you can be abundant and you can manifest everything you want in your life. And she's stuck. And it makes me sad even just reading these things, because I wish that she was on this, so that I could help her. So I'm really serious and passionate about wanting to help you through any of these. If you have any issues, please, please, please let me help you. So some movements, these are pretty basic and I think you guys know them, but to help you with your second chakra, really just cat cow is probably the easiest and best opening of your second chakra. So just getting in table position and making sure that your elbows and your wrists are lined up and that your hips, your knees are square under your hips. So you look like a table, other than your, boobs and ass. Going into a cow, you're lifting your head, lifting your tailbone, and dropping your belly and breathing in. And going into cat, lowering your head, lowering your tailbone, and sucking in your stomach like a scared, howling cat. And your toes are flat on the floor. And just breathing in into cow, and breathing out into cat. Just letting that second chakra flow, opening up that chakra, letting it flow, the funnel from one end to the other, opening it up, letting the energy flow. at your own pace. Okay, so that's an easy pose that you can do to help balance and open up that second chakra. I'm going to give you some affirmations to say for your second chakra, and I'll send these again in a PDF for you. But these are some affirmations when you're feeling like that sadness, that stuckness in your second chakra. And maybe even write these in your journal or print it out when I send it and paste it in your journal. I deserve pleasure in my life. I absorb information from my feelings. I embrace my sexuality. My sexuality is sacred. I move easily and effortlessly. Life is pleasurable. I release the doubts and fears which hold me back from experiencing the love I know I deserve. I forgive the past and embrace myself unconditionally at all times. I am capable of healing my life. I choose to seek assistance and help where I feel it will benefit my awareness and growth. I am prosperous and love having money. Money loves me. Life is sweet and I enjoy it. I enjoy my body and feel good about my sexuality. I am easy with myself and enjoy being free and open. And I'm also going to give you just some practical lifestyle considerations that go along with any second chakra, sacral blockages. These are some suggestions. One, visit with a friend when you're feeling emotionally sad, unstable, frustrated, closed off. Visit with a friend. Replant your house plants. Being with nature, being with plants and animals and doing something purposeful helps that second chakra. So replant your plants. Go shopping. Make yourself feel good about yourself. Do something for yourself. Swimming and holding an affirmation in your mind while you glide through the water. Pick any of those affirmations or one of your own and swim. Water is so healing and soothing for all the chakras, for all of us, for everything. Water is so soothing. Cycling, skating, skiing, playing tennis, anything that brings you out into a social environment and gives you purpose. Walking through nature, emptying the mind of all your thoughts so you can experience the pleasure of just being in the present moment. Just going for a walk. I try and do it as much as I can. It's not as much for the exercise as it is just to clear my mind, because it is sometimes I do just like zone off. And a lot of stuff when you do that and you let go of those thoughts, a lot of good stuff starts coming in too. A lot of ideas, a lot of next action steps that you can take to where it is that you want to be. So I hope that helped you. I hope that got you started. I hope that helps you maybe understand if you're going through anything that you don't understand why it's happening. I hope it helps you with it. And we're going to go into meditation to get into your subconscious to help clear that second chakra for you now. So I'm going to ask you to just get into a comfortable position, making sure that you have no electronics turned on other than watching or listening to me. Take this time to come into a comfortable posture, lying down in Shavasana, or just sitting up, leaning against a wall or a couch or something where you feel safe and stable. Breathing, flowing freely without any restrictions. Completely release all your muscular tension throughout your body and just let it go. Drop the physical body. Drop all your thoughts. Now take 3 to 4 full, complete breaths with deep sighs after each exhalation. Imagine that you're breathing in your energy that vibrates at the highest frequency of orange through your nose and out through your mouth. Continue to release and let go of all mental chatter, feeling all tension dissipating into thin air. And as you notice this refreshing feeling of relaxation beginning to spread all throughout your body, from your head to your toe, just quickly scan your body as you feel this wave of relaxation flowing together with your mindfulness of each body part. And as you're vibrating with the deepest color, the brightest color of orange, the highest vibration of orange, what does that feel like or look like to you? And just allow this energy to be in your second chakra. Be aware of it as it swirls around the energy center, healing and clearing. And as you become more immersed in this comfortable and soothing place, indulge yourself for just a moment. Does that thought of giving to yourself make you feel uncomfortable? Does it make you feel undeserving? Breathe into that for a moment. Allow yourself to have this time to nurture your body, mind, and soul, breathing deep and relaxed. Notice the feelings of calmness and tranquility that take its place as your body releases these limiting beliefs and feelings. And inhale deeply one more time, breathing into the color orange through your nose and releasing it out of your mouth. The second chakra controls the energy of integration, creation, and our ability to heal. It's the seat of our desires. When our second chakra is wide open, we can recognize energy on feeling levels. Both our own feelings, as well as the emotions of others. And as we expand and activate this chakra, we will naturally become more in touch with our own deepest emotions, needs, and desires. With each breath, feel your second chakra growing vibrantly with the essence of pure orange. Breathe the orange color right into that center and back out again. Feel it as your creativity, imagination, and intuition grow. Continue breathing in this orange energy in an easy, relaxed way. Breathing in and out at your own pace. Breathing in orange. Let this chakra become clear and clearer with each breath you take. And as it becomes free of anything that is not in alignment with your highest good, become conscious of your own emotions. What are they saying to you? Take in another deep breath and experience the wonderful gifts this chakra has to offer. How does your second chakra look now? Can you see a vortex of swirling bright orange energy? This is a healthy second chakra. Continue breathing deeply into this chakra. Take a moment to acknowledge the changes you've achieved. And when you're ready, start to move away from your second chakra. Start to become aware of your surroundings. Start to become aware of the room that you're in, the place that you're lying or sitting down, and the sounds around you. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, bring yourself into a seated position if you're not already in one. Bring your hands to your heart center in prayer position and slowly start to blink your eyes open. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you for joining in again. I hope that this helped you, and I hope it will help you going forward. And I hope it will help you maybe pass this on to anyone that you know is going through any emotional issues that maybe they haven't been able to clear out yet. That's what we're here for, right? So thanks for hanging in with me. I hope that this outdoor class wasn't too loud. I guess I'll find out when I go back and listen. And I will see you guys next week for week 3 for our solar plexus chakra. Have a great week, everybody.